Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andreea, and in today's video I decided to do a simple daytime look, something that everybody can do using the minimum amount of products possible. Basically what I did is take a product and transform it into a multifunctional product. I will show you in this video multiple ways you could use your makeup products in order to create something fast, simple, and effective. This is what we need most of the days, right? We need those simple techniques. Before we get into this video, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the ring bell button so you'll be notified every time I'm posting a new video. Now let's get into it. In my opinion, being a minimalist in makeup, meaning you can use products that are multifunctional. Expand your vision when it comes to makeup because it will not have just one functionality. And I will show you in this video, starting with the primer. So the first product that I'm going to use and that I think you could use it in multiple ways is this fluid sheer from Giorgio Armani. I'm using number 1, and there are a lot of products that I've used similar to this here on my channel. I'm going to show you how beautiful this is. It's like a very pretty luminous base. As you can see, it's very fluid. I obviously applied way too much, but look how nice this is. Maybe that's a little bit too light for me, but I'll show you what I could do with this product. So first I'm going to apply it as a base. But I'm not going to apply it all over the face. You could certainly apply this all over your face if you want that beautiful, luminous, bright skin. You just have to make sure you don't apply too much, else it's going to look like on my hand. So make sure you spread it. Seriously, this is going to give you the nicest luminosity to your skin. This is just one way you could use this product. I'll show you throughout the video another 2 ways you could use this. In terms of applying this product, it can be applied directly on the skin, directly on your face, or you could even mix it with your foundation. Like, it's up to you. I love it. We're gonna move on with foundation, and I'm gonna use this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I'm using the color Fiji because I want to bronze up the skin a bit. So this is slightly darker. Whenever I'm in a hurry or whenever I'm lazy, let's just be honest, I like to use a sponge. Any hydrophilic sponge would work. What does hydrophilic mean? It means it loves water. So when you put it under the water, it's going to double its size. So this normally when it's dry, because right now it's damp, it's like half of what you see. And that's what beauty blenders are. I mean, obviously foundation is used to make your skin look much more uniform, to cover imperfections, but you could also use it as concealer. If you're one of those lucky women who don't really need concealer, foundation is enough for you. Are you one of those? Then you know you get multifunctional product. For me, foundation is just foundation. Maybe I will use it slightly on my eyelids, but that's pretty much it, you know? Now I did apply the foundation under my eyes. I would normally not do that just because I usually go with concealer. And the reason why I don't want to apply foundation first is because I don't want to have 2 layers of product under my eyes because the skin is so thin in there. The more layers of products you come with, the more it's going to look dry and it's going to crease and it's going to look like dégueulasse. But I wanted to show you like what is the power of coverage from this foundation. Not bad. I'm going to move on with a concealer, and this is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Custard. So far there's nothing new in here, right? All the tricks that you already know. Foundation, like, tell us something new, Andrea. We already know this. Patience, please. So concealer, you can 100% use concealer on your eyelids to cover the darkness, to create a nice clean base for your eyeshadow. Now, another reason why I love to use the sponge when it comes to makeup is because you use less accessories. So normally for foundation you would have to use a brush, and then for concealer you have to use a different brush. With the sponge you could do both with the same thing. You just squeeze it, make it smaller, so it just fits your needs. Alright, I've applied some concealer on the eyelids. Now I know that some people are going to tell me, if I use concealer on my eyelids, the eyeshadow is going to crease. Well, if you apply a little bit of loose powder on your eyelids right after you applied the concealer, that should stop your eyeshadow from creasing. I told you I'm going to show you multiple ways you could use this fluid sheer from Giorgio Armani. By the way, this comes in different colors. So I'll take a little bit and grab it with the same sponge. Just make sure I take a clean part. And then go on top wherever I want my foundation to be more luminous. Wherever I want to apply highlighter, I will come with this sponge, having this product on it, and bam. See how luminous it got all of a sudden? This is a great trick, for example, if you are using a very matte, full coverage foundation. I won't judge you for that, no worries. Sometimes that kind of foundation, it just completely takes away from, you know, that luminosity of your skin. So if you want to bring back the luminosity, you use this product before and after foundation. Use a little bit on the bridge of the nose. Cupid's bow. Next product is bronzer. You could use a powder bronzer, you could use a cream bronzer, or you could use both cream and bronzer. Now, if I had to choose in the morning when I rush to do my makeup, I can use any. Now, from my experience working with women all over the world, I can see that it's much easier for you guys to apply a powder bronzer. And I love this color and this formula of bronzer. This is the baked bronzer from Makiage in the color Waka Waka. It's the most beautiful golden goddess kind of bronzer. I love the color. And also the texture. 05 brush from Refer is such an amazing brush. Now I love to apply bronzer a little bit on the forehead. Now that my hair is up like this, you can really see where I apply the bronzer. It's very important not to apply it like in the middle of your forehead and then leaving this space right here with no bronzer. Very important to apply it like in your hairline, because when the sun hits you, that's pretty much where it does. Another reason why I love this bronzer is also because it will blend very well. It would not stain your skin. Some bronzers, Hoola is one of those bronzers that if you don't apply powder first, if you go directly with bronzing powder after your foundation, it's going to look very patchy. I did not powder at all. This is just foundation, that highlighter, and then this bronzer. I like to apply the bronzer on the nose, and then, hear me out, take a little bit of bronzer and do a quick swipe on the brow bone. It just gives a little depth, a little color, and now all of a sudden it doesn't look like you have a product on your face. It looks like you really were sun-kissed. This is a great trick, minimal, that does have maximum results. If you want to give your eyes that very like elongated shape, also pull the bronzer towards the temples like so. Next is blush, and Luminoso for me. This is from Milani. It's like 10 bucks, maybe less. I found it on a website in Europe and it was actually more expensive than what I've paid. I think I paid like $6 for this from Target, and I love this blush. It's beautiful, it has a little shimmer, and just like the bronzer, you could use it as a blush, but you could also use it as a wash of color on your eyelids, it's the easiest way to apply eye makeup. Let me grab a brush. This is a Sigma F40 brush. I mean, you guys, look how beautiful. I'm so happy I bought 3 of these just in case I'm running low. Same brush, taking more product, and I apply this on the eyelid. You could use your finger, or of course you could use a regular eyeshadow brush. But if you're being careful not to touch your under eyes with this brush, this can work. And look how beautiful it looks on the eyelids as well. It's so subtle, but it has like huge impact in my opinion. Another thing you could do is take a small blending brush, take more of that bronzer. This is a Refer 13 brush, and apply the bronzer a little bit more precise in the crease, just to give you more depth. At the outer corner, a little bit on the lower lash line, just to give you that shadow. I told you I'm going to show you another way of using this fluid sheer. Now take a little bit, tiny little bit, with your finger, and then slowly apply this on the mobile lid, but more towards the inner corner. And in the middle. Let's move on with mascara. I'm going to use Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes mascara. Wow guys, this is not bad at all. Now obviously you could use mascara, for example, if you've got really black eyebrows, you could use it a little bit on your eyebrows, but I think that's a little extreme and it's a little bit too much. So let's just keep the mascara like just for the lashes. When it comes to eyebrows, again, the product that you're using for the eyebrows, I don't think you could use anywhere else unless you're using a powder to fill in your eyebrows that you could use, you know, around your eyes. It's totally safe. But the pencil usually that you use for your eyebrows, if you're using a pencil, it's much drier than the pencil that you would use for your eyes. So in this case, you know, mascara and eyebrow product, it's for that only. Now, I'm going to use my Glossier Brow Flick. This is in the color brown. I promised you an updated eyebrow routine, and that's coming, promise. Now I'm going to take a small brush, about this size. This one is from Sephora, and I'm taking that bronzer and I'm going to give a third use of that bronzer. Lip contour. This is a trick that I've first seen probably at Jennifer Lopez in If You Had My Love. Like when she started her career, I think it was with that song, she was wearing something that like would overline, it would make her lips look bigger. And because I was obsessed, and you know, we didn't have I mean, we did have internet, but you know, it was dial-up, it was expensive, you wouldn't see images, it wouldn't be Google images like it is right now. So I would literally like be glued in front of my TV trying to figure out like, what is she wearing? And then every single magazine I would look up so close. And this is a trick that I've been talking about in so many of my videos. So a little bit of bronzing powder applied on top of your lip, like right here, and then under your lip. It gives the illusion of bigger lips. Now, make sure you don't apply it like right here and right here, because it's going to give you the illusion that your lips are like this. Okay? So, not in there, but just in the middle right here. Bam, we've replaced the lip liner. This is the Bobbi Brown Oil Infused Gloss, and the color is New Romantic. In my opinion, this product in particular, this Bobbi Brown, is like a 2-in-1. It has enough color for the lips to like give you that fresh, beautiful look. And then it has the shine. It's super hydrating, very sexy. I prefer to use a gloss whenever my hair is up. If not, it will drive me crazy in case, you know, the wind is blowing and it's like, you know that? Only thinking about it is like giving me the chills. Getting back to this product, this is why I wanted to use it, because I feel like it's more than just a lipstick. It's a lipstick and a lip gloss, and it can be a lip balm as well, because it's very nourishing for the lips. Now, have you noticed I did not use a touch of powder? Nothing. And I've noticed that with this foundation in particular, I don't feel the need of applying powder. And if I apply just a little bit of concealer like I did now, again, I don't need to apply powder. However, I know that in like 2 hours, this is going to crease. I'm still not going to apply powder. You know why? Because throughout the day, it doesn't mind. Like, I'm not bothered by doing this, you know, from time to time, just to like make sure the concealer is not creased. Go ahead and use powder if you want. I am a huge powder lover. You guys know I love powder, so I have nothing against it. I just don't feel the need of applying powder right now. This makeup is like so beautiful. I love how it turned out. Let's recap and think about how many products and brushes did we actually need. So, fluid sheer, foundation, concealer, bronzer, blush, mascara, eyebrow, lips, 1, 2, 3, 4 brushes, and a sponge. Would you call this minimalism? We could have done better than this, but I'm pretty happy with the turnout of this look. Like, it's beautiful, and it really doesn't look like I've been using much. But now that I see them, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products, 4 brush, and a sponge. I'm happy. I hope you enjoyed this video. What are the products that you think I could have passed? What is it out of everything I was using that you think, maybe you didn't need that? I'm very curious on your opinion, and what do you think about minimalist makeup? Like, what is minimal for you? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed, click on the ring bell button, follow me on Instagram, very importante. I post a lot of things in there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. What?
Coffee break.
Gotta be careful with that lipstick. Why would you put my coffee in a glass? Just curious.